Hey, what's up everyone? James here, and I am super excited. A new era of Transformers and G.I. Joe comics is about to begin. Both properties' comic license have found a new home at Robert Kirkman's Skybound Entertainment. So I've known about this since last year. I heard last September that Skybound was getting the license to Transformers, but I had no idea they were also getting G.I. Joe. Now, Skybound and Hasbro revealed this not in a press conference, a con, or at one of Hasbro's events. This was revealed in Robert Kirkman's newly launched series, Void Rivals. Now, I'm going to cover the first issue, so I won't go into detail about how this was revealed in that issue. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell on so you can watch that video as soon as it comes out, or join the Patreon so you can get early access to that video. The reason why Kirkman chose Void Rivals to be part of the same universe as the Transformers and G.I. Joe is because the story is built around a never-ending conflict between two warring factions, the Gorians and Zertonians, just like G.I. Joe's never-ending battle against Cobra and the Autobots' millennia-long war with the Decepticons. As Kirkman puts it, conflict will be the common thread tying together these properties that will coexist in what he calls the Energon Universe. I cannot wait for this reboot and this new beginning for Transformers and G.I. Joe. Now, both existing in the same universe isn't new to us. They kind of shared and didn't share the same universe depending on who you speak to when Marvel owned the licenses to both properties. When Dreamwave held the Transformers license, they did a few crossovers with Devil's Due Publishing, who held the G.I. Joe license at that time. Their most popular crossover, where they both existed in the same universe and had their origin stories take place that stretched into 4 volumes, was G.I. Joe vs. the Transformers. The first volume we covered on the channel, the link to will be in the description box below. IDW did the same thing when they had both licenses. However, what makes this different is they are being connected right from the beginning, and this will be the main series. This isn't some special event or Elseworld standalone story like all these companies have done before. Kirkman said this when speaking to CBR. The Energon Universe is kind of like an origin story. We're returning to square one with both Transformers and G.I. Joe and introducing the readers to this universe from the ground floor. We'll see them interact and grow organically because these are massive universes with massive cast of characters. We're going to start small and grow into the cast. So there are a lot of characters that people are going to be dying to see. It's going to be a very methodical rollout. I keep saying rollout in these interviews and it always throws me, but we're going to transform and roll out these characters in a really cool way. This is going to be freaking incredible. And Kirkman revealed that this universe's expansion will begin with Transformers issue 1 in October of this year. Daniel Warren Johnson will be the writer and artist behind this series. He even tweeted out a cover image of Optimus Prime that he drew. The synopsis for this series is this: Optimus Prime was supposed to have led the Autobots to victory. Instead, the fate of Cybertron is unknown, and his allies have crash-landed far from home alongside their enemies, the Decepticons. As these titanic forces renew their war on Earth, one thing is clear: the planet will never be the same. New alliances are struck, battle lines are redrawn, and humanity's only hope of survival is Optimus Prime. The rollouts don't end there. In December, we are getting Duke Issue 1. The first of 4 G.I. Joe focused miniseries Skybound plans to do. This will be written by Joshua Williamson, who's an amazing writer, and art will be done by Tom Riley. The synopsis is as follows: this will begin the origins of G.I. Joe and Cobra in a world grappling with the arrival of the Autobots and Decepticons. Conrad S. Hauser, codenamed Duke, will investigate the mysteries behind the Transformers. The answers will lead to the birth of forces for good and evil that the world never imagined. And this series will be followed by Cobra Commander Issue 1 in January of 2024. It also will be written by Williamson, but the artist will be Andrea Milana, and they have a synopsis for this one too already. In a world where Cobra doesn't exist, one man's sinister plans to utilize the alien substance Energon will send shockwaves across the globe. Now, Robert Kirkman did give an excellent reason why he's doing character-focused series when it comes to G.I. Joe instead of an ongoing series like Transformers. This is what he said to IGN. G.I. Joe has about, 50 to 100 characters that could lead their own series and have their own interesting backstories. It's dangerous to start a series with 400 amazing characters that are going to fight these other 400 amazing characters. For example, we want readers to get to know Duke and know everything that makes him tick and see the evolution of this soldier who ends up leading G.I. Joe. We're actually going to build to an event that is the formation of the G.I. Joe team and build to the event that is the formation of Cobra. So you're going to see these characters from the ground up and have a really individual experience so that when you start seeing them interact in a team, every individual character has something special about them and something exciting about them. You'll have to go on a journey with them, so that's our approach. He also did mention that he thinks G.I. Joe's appeal is that it has the best rogues gallery, an even better rogues gallery than Batman and Spider-Man in his opinion. I disagree, but I see his thought process and I understand where he's coming from. When it comes to these character-focused series, I think it's going to be good if it's well done. We know Paramount tried to do this in the movie universe with the Snake Eyes film, but that sucked. However, Kirkman and Skybound are going to nail this, and we will have some great original Transformers and G.I. Joe stories coming our way. But the G.I. Joe news doesn't end there actually. Besides those miniseries coming our way, also coming back is IDW's run on G.I. Joe by Larry Hama, which will continue under Skybound with Hama returning as the series writer. Now, I'm hoping they announce they will continue Beast Wars and Shattered Glass as well, because both series ended way too soon and have so much potential and it wouldn't interfere with the new Transformers run. Anyways, I know there's a lot to unpack here, but let me know what you think about this news and everything that's been revealed so far. Let me know in the comments below. If you want to read the articles where I got all my information, the links will be in the description box below. Other than that, have an awesome day, and always remember, every day to transform and go beyond.